My name is Linda, and today I tell you about the state New York. In this video, we are learning about the state of New York. The state of New York. We are gonna learn a lot of cool facts, but we are gonna start right here. Where is New York? If you want to visit New York, you want to go there, where would you go? Where we are in the United States is the state of New York. Oh, this is converted a United States map. Now we are on this map in the state of New York. Yeah, the state of New York is right here. It's in the region of the United States called the Northeast. We are gonna take a closer look at that all surround the state of New York. The state of New York is on the eastern coastline of the United States. So, it's bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the east. Then, on the other side of the state of New York, bordering New York to the west and to the north, is the country of Canada. Then there are 5 states that border the state of New York. To the east is the state of Vermont. Then directly below Vermont, also bordering the state of New York to the east, is Massachusetts. Then below Massachusetts is the state of Connecticut. Then finally bordering the state of New York to the south are the state New Jersey and Pennsylvania. There are a lot of cool places that border the state of New York. To review, the state of New York is right here in a region in the United States called the Northeast. Next, we are gonna look at these facts. Does New York have any nicknames? That's a great question. Does the state of New York have any nicknames? Actually, there is one main nickname that the state of New York has. The state of New York is called the Empire State. That is a pretty cool nickname, the Empire State. That nickname, the Empire State, speaks to the wealth of the state of New York, not just wealth with money, but also with resources and with commodities. The state of New York has been called the Empire State since the 1800s. Now here's the interesting thing. No one knows for sure exactly where this nickname came from. New York has been called the Empire State since the 1800s, and there are different theories and ideas and even legends about who started this Empire State nickname. One of their favorite legends in Avara, none other than our very first President George Washington. According to the legend, in 1785, George Washington, in a letter called the State of New York, the seat of the empire. At the end of the day, no one is totally sure what the origin of this nickname is. We just know New York is the Empire State. So if anyone ever say, I'm going to the state of New York, say, oh, you are visiting the Empire State. And this is a problem. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. And okay. Now it's time to look at the flag. And here it is, the flag of the state of New York. The flag is the New York coat of arms on a blue background. There are two ladies featured on the New York coat of arms. On the left, the lady's name is Liberty, and she's stepping on a crown that represented the British monarchy because New York was one of the original 13 colonies. To the right is the Lady Justice, and you might notice she's wearing a bright robe. That is the symbol of being in Parliament, meaning being fair, not looking outside of person in judging, but judging based on the truth. On the bottom is the word Excelsior, which means ever upward or higher. And that's actually the state motto of the state of New York. Alright, now we are gonna look at some special place in the state New York. Here is the city of Albany. Albany is the capital of the state of New York. Then further south is New York City, the most famous place in the state of New York. To the north and east of New York City is Long Island. The name fits because an island is so long, and that's a good name. That's a good name for Long Island. But as we said, the most famous place in the state of New York is New York City, one of the most famous cities in the entire world. Here is a part of New York City called Manhattan. Manhattan is picturesquely beautiful, especially as you're looking across the Harrow. And of course, the State of Library is on Liberty Island, which is in New York Harbor. If you are interested in learning more about the Statues of Liberty, we have a Hopscotch video that's completed that dedicated to the State of Liberty, where you can learn some amazing facts about this incredible monument. Alright, here's our final facts. What is the state bird of New York? That's a wonderful question. The New York state bird is the eastern bluebird. The eastern bluebird is a small bird that loves open areas like orchards, farmlands, woodlands. You don't see a lot of eastern bluebird in New York City, but they are the state bird of the state of New York because there are so many eastern bluebirds in other parts of the state. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.